Have you ever wondered what separated Martin Luther King Jr. from everyone else? What gave him the strength to face fire hoses, police dogs, and death threats without ever backing down? It wasn't just courage. It was a set of principles, laws for living, that guided every decision he made. Today, we're going to explore 15 powerful laws from Dr. King's life and teachings. These aren't just historical lessons. They're practical principles you can apply right now to transform your purpose and impact. Let's begin.
Dr. King taught us that courage isn't the absence of fear. It's moving forward despite it. When he was arrested 29 times, when his home was bombed, when he received death threats daily, he could have walked away. But he understood something crucial. Meaningful change requires us to act even when we're terrified. The question isn't whether you'll feel fear. The question is, will you let fear make your decisions? Think about that area of your life where you've been holding back. What would happen if you took one courageous step today?
King proved that you don't need weapons to be powerful. You need principles. Nonviolence wasn't weakness. It was a strategic choice. It exposed the brutality of oppression while maintaining moral authority. When peaceful protesters were attacked on television, the whole world saw the truth. In your life, this law means choosing the high road even when you're provoked. It means responding to negativity with dignity. That's real power, the kind that can't be taken from you.
This might be King's most challenging teaching. He didn't just say tolerate your enemies, he said love them. But here's what he meant. Love doesn't mean liking someone. It means refusing to dehumanize them. It means recognizing that hurt people, and that hatred only multiplies hatred. When you hold on to hatred, you're drinking poison and expecting someone else to die. King understood that liberation begins when you free yourself from the prison of bitterness. Who do you need to release from your mental prison today?
The Montgomery bus boycott lasted 381 days. Think about that. Over a year of walking to work, organizing carpools, and facing intimidation. Most people give up after 38 days, not 381. King knew that real change doesn't happen overnight. It happens through consistent, persistent action, even when you can't see immediate results. What are you on the verge of giving up on? What would happen if you committed to 381 days instead of 38? Your breakthrough might be closer than you think.
King said, everybody can be great because everybody can serve. Notice he didn't say everyone can be famous, rich, or powerful. He said great. Because true greatness is measured by how much you give, not how much you accumulate. He gave up safety, comfort, and eventually his life for a cause bigger than himself. You don't need to be a civil rights leader to apply this law. You just need to ask, how can I serve today? Who needs my gifts right now? Service is the rent we pay for living on this earth.
King warned against the tranquilizing drug of gradualism. He understood that justice delayed is justice delayed. This law challenges us to act now, not someday. To stop waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, or the perfect circumstances. There's a dream inside you that's been waiting. There's an injustice you've been noticing. There's a change you've been contemplating. What if now is exactly the right time? The clock is ticking. Not to create panic, but to inspire action. Your time on earth is limited. What are you waiting for?
King famously said, we're all caught in an inescapable network of mutuality, tied in a single garment of destiny. What affects one directly affects all indirectly. This law destroys the myth of the self-made person.
You're not separate from humanity. You're a thread in its fabric. When you hurt others, you hurt yourself. When you lift others, you rise too. This changes everything about how you treat people. The homeless person on the corner? Connected to you. The person who cut you off in traffic? Connected to you. We rise together or we fall together.
This is a difficult law, but powerful. King believed that unearned suffering is redemptive. He didn't seek suffering, but when it came, he transformed it into something meaningful. His time in Birmingham jail produced one of history's most important letters. His marches through violence awakened a nation's conscience. You've suffered, we all have. The question is, will you let that suffering destroy you or define your purpose? Your pain has prepared you to help others. Your struggles have given you strength. Your wounds can become wisdom. Don't waste your suffering, redeem it.
Behind every spontaneous moment of King's leadership were years of study, practice, and preparation. He earned a doctorate, he studied Gandhi, he rehearsed nonviolent tactics, he prepared relentlessly. Luck is when preparation meets opportunity. You're praying for your breakthrough, but are you preparing for it? You want the opportunity, but are you ready for it? Success isn't an accident. Start preparing today for the opportunity you'll have tomorrow.
King spoke about creating constructive, nonviolent tension to force communities to confront issues they'd rather ignore. Change doesn't happen in comfort. It happens in the tension between what is and what should be. In your own life, growth happens in the uncomfortable space between your current self and your potential self. Stop avoiding tension. Start creating the right kind, the kind that stretches you, challenges you, and ultimately transforms you. King didn't just preach his values, he lived them. His personal life aligned with his public message. Integrity means being the same person in private that you are in public. It means your actions match your words. This is becoming rare, but it's still the foundation of real influence. Where is there a gap between who you say you are and how you actually live? Close that gap. Your power lives there. Even in the darkest moments, King maintained hope. Not blind optimism, but reasoned faith that the arc of the moral universe bends toward justice. Hope is not naive. Hope is a choice, a discipline, a weapon against despair. When everything around you is falling apart, hope says, this isn't the end of the story. What situation in your life needs hope right now? Choose it, practice it, protect it. King didn't work alone. He built movements. He collaborated with thousands of people from different backgrounds. Your vision might be individual, but your impact will be collective. Who are you inviting into your mission? Who are you empowering? Who are you learning from? The greatest achievements in history were team efforts. Stop trying to do everything alone. King dreamed of the day when people would be judged by the content of their character, not the color of their skin. This law extends beyond race. It's about seeing deeper, looking past surfaces, judging people by their values, choices, and character. It also challenges you. Are you building character worth being judged by? Are you becoming someone of substance, integrity, and depth? King knew he might not see the promised land, but he kept marching anyway. He was planting trees whose shade he'd never enjoy. This is legacy thinking, making decisions today that will benefit people you'll never meet. What are you building that will outlast you? What seeds are you planting? What injustice are you fighting even though you might not see the victory? Your life is either a warning or an example. Which will it be? These 15 laws weren't just Dr. King's principles, they can be yours too. Imagine living with this level of purpose,
this level of courage, this level of impact. It starts with a decision, right now, today. Which of these laws spoke to you most? Which one will you apply first? Maybe it's time to take that courageous step you've been avoiding. Maybe it's time to serve instead of waiting to be served. Maybe it's time to choose hope over despair. Dr. King's life proves that one person, armed with truth and commitment, can change the world. You have that same power. The question is, will you use it?